Hello there, guys. Welcome back to Towns with Charon and Velerious. Hello, Velerious.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, and unpaused. Cool. Right.
We were building
We were building a wall. We had people that turned up that couldn't find the fucking colony, which is bad. What we might have to do is, if we wait and see if that happens again, and if it does, because it might have just been a bad spawn.
What I said to you is it might check 3 times only.
Yeah.
And if it checks 3 places that it can't get in, then it'll just go, oh, I can't get in.
Because to be honest, before, I'm pretty sure it spawned them,
Yeah.
down here before as well.
Yeah.
So maybe there's still a chance. If they haven't spawned anything within a few episodes, then maybe we might have to. Could we swap that for a gate? Maybe.
I don't think we should. I think it's a bad idea.
Because then we could just lock it if there's mobs.
But then you're encouraging them to throw the wood over there.
Well, I mean, they're going to walk around to get that wood and starve anyway.
See,
That's what they've been doing.
The pigs are filling back up now, slightly. After we had that nice little haul of them, it seems to be filling up quite nicely.
Yeah.
I think it was definitely a good thing to butcher 600 of every single fucking animal.
Right, so we're going to need more wool.
It's basically a shame you can't put a max and minimum on there. So say if you put maximum pork 1,000, minimum pork 500. So when it gets to 500, they'll just go and cull everyone and get 500 more. To get back to 1,000 again.
So, do I just want to build a wall entirely along here? Or should let's carry on mining. Let's carry on.
Let's get rid of all that stuff first.
This shit.
In case they fall in the water and die.
So,
Oh.
I'm doing this wrong, aren't I?
No, I don't think so.
I think I am. I think I'm on the wrong layer.
Oh yeah, you want to get rid
I
of
need to get rid of this top bit.
Why is there a hat on the floor?
Because someone died there, I think.
Did there?
Yeah.
I don't recall anyone.
I think they starved.
Well, people do that. That is the thing they do.
No, I'm definitely on the wrong layer.
Now you're on the layer above.
God damn it.
Go down one layer. Go down one layer. Cha-cha, real cool.
That's what I want to do. Right.
Shot through the heart. That's what you wanted to do.
And there as well. Cool. Right, let's let them do that. Yeah, so, Velerious. Oh my god.
Chironicus.
I finally got round to buying Rise of the Tomb Raider. I haven't played it yet because it was 25 gig for an install.
Wow.
So
it's going to take at least a week.
Yeah, I know. It has. It's taken a while to install it, but it's installed.
Mini download
It's
it.
ready to
Virgin
go.
Media Messenger. Stop pirating! Tomb Raider!
I'm gonna have a go at that later on tonight.
Virgin Media with their stupid new rules.
I'm sort of worried though because I only just sort of meet spec for it. The minimum spec is one below my graphics card.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, so I was like,
that's like me with that Mafia game.
I'm probably going to play it with shadows off and no anti-aliasing.
The recommended for that Mafia game that came out is exactly my computer, except obviously they've got 4 cores. I've got 8.
The recommended or the minimum?
The recommended.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah.
That's not
so I
too
can play
bad.
it on the minimum quite easily.
Yeah. No, I'm not about minimum.
But I mean, it's Mafia 3. Do you want to play it on minimum? I mean, fantastical, beautiful cars, Sharon. Although, to be honest, it is rated really badly.
Yeah.
Really, really badly.
I feel like not putting the co-op in on that probably cost them a lot.
Yeah.
Because it would have been...
That,
I think people were ready for the co-op
I think they just took it in a really weird way. Because as you play through, it's it tells you a story and you act out that story. And it's well, I don't want to do that.
It's just going to get people
boring.
Killed.
Yeah, that's probably
it shouldn't do.
That's probably going to get them killed. Because they'll just run
because they mine down.
They'll be like, I'm off to go do this. Well, you've done that bit in the ocean, so they're going to go and mine that.
Oh, shit.
So now they're all going to die over there.
Oh, shit. I didn't see that. It's okay.
That ocean
fixed it.
Excuse me, Townies, can you just swim over to this rock and mine it? Okay, no bother.
Oh, man, it'd be great if they were able to. So, yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to playing the Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm not doing it for my channel because copyright issues. But I remember, did you play the first one? The first new Tomb Raider?
Yeah, what was that?
Emerson's Can't Find a Path Again.
Oh, dear.
Did you play the first new Tomb Raider?
No. Jade did.
I'm going to take this away just
Jade
for now
me to see it.
and see if that fixes it. Because if not, then I can put that back. But I need to know if that's the problem.
It would be interesting to know where they're trying to come in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they still can't find a path to the colony after that, then it's not that, and I can look elsewhere for the spawner.
Why don't they get big access? It's only blocking one spot off.
I know, but you know,
surely it would be somewhere else. Unless maybe it's like when you build a wall that touches the side, that stops them.
Don't know.
Because go look at our mansion. Ain't there a space between the mansion? Oh no, it goes to the wall, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that could be where they're trying to spawn.
So yeah, you never played the first new one.
No.
It was really good. It was actually really good. I mean, a lot of people didn't like the fact that it wasn't really Tomb Raiding, because like Tomb Raider was a very it was a very distinctive style of game though. It was essentially a platformer, wasn't it? It was about like learning how to navigate your environment using jumps and flips and stuff like that. Yeah, and horrible tank controls.
I miss the tank controls.
But the combat was sort of an ancillary part of it, really. It was more about the exploration and stuff, and like I mean, it's like.
I also think, by the way, if you scroll up one on here,
I
need to take down that over the second layer.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all that should go. Everything that's one higher.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like the story was pretty decent for the most part. It got a bit meh at the end, but like the progression of sort of Lara through the thing and the stuff she has to go through, and there was the really cool bit where you like parachute, but the parachute's broken and stuff, and it's like she smacks into the trees, and if you fuck it up, she just gets speared, like just impaled on the trees. It was gruesome. It was.
Most games
I
are
quite liked
nowadays.
it. But it was one of those games where it was a bit more like Far Cry and stuff like that, and you know those sort of sandboxy Ubisoft style games where you're out in the world and you it's very combat and level up focused.
Yeah,
that was just some Badgers and Wolves.
Badgers and Wolves. It's a good TV show, that.
But yeah, it was pretty interesting. So then at the same time,
I saw bits of you playing it, and then Jade kind of got it, and she wanted me to watch it, and we never got around to it.
It's very enjoyable. It's very enjoyable.
Is it the hair?
And I'm looking forward to playing the second one. No, not the hair.
Do you like the boobers?
But in the meantime, Kurt J-Mac has been playing Tomb Raider Anniversary.
Didn't he rage off that?
No. What did he rage on? He raged on the first new Tomb Raider. That was fucking hilarious. He was like,
fuck this! And then he
just sort of yelled, fuck it, and just like literally the video just ended there, and he just never went back to it. It's hilarious. But no, he was playing Tomb Raider Anniversary, which is like the remake of the first Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
So it's like better graphics, little bit less tank controls, and you've got the rope, from some of the later Tomb Raider games where you shoot out the rope and then swing across the wall and shit. And some of the levels have been altered to take that into account and what have you. And the combat has changed, so they've got this like sort of like Max Payne style shoot dodge system. So it's like when an enemy charges for you, if you activate a dodge, you sort of jump away, and these two reticules like line up, and then you press fire, and it insta kills the enemy, sort of thing. Which would be a really great thing if you weren't in fucking tight enclosed spaces all the time. I mean, this was always the problem with the original Tomb Raider, was the fact that like you were trying to have these fights and you were jumping around, and the landscape would get in the way.
You are in a tomb.
Yeah. So that's the thing, but like there'll be moments like where the two gorillas will come charging down a thin little 5-foot corridor sort of thing, and it's like there's nowhere to shoot out the way. You know what I mean? It's like it comes up jump out the way. It's
that's just
smack into a wall.
Quite clearly, if you go Tomb Raider, you take a tranquilizer gun. Duh. Just shoot them with fucking tranks.
But it was quite funny seeing it, the attempt at a remake, because it just doesn't fucking work properly, because it runs at the wrong speed and the wrong resolution, and half the stuff's broken.
For some strange reason, all AAA games have started doing that now.
Yeah.
Where Mafia capped at 30 FPS, never properly fixed. They brought out a patch for it, and people still like it.
Well, that's the problem. It's not capped at the right FPS, so it overruns, which means all the timings on things are broken.
You would just think that nowadays, though, they would start looking at if I'm going to release this on a PC as well as a PlayStation, I should probably make sure it works on both of them.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a AAA developer. If you're an indie developer, maybe not.
I think Anniversary was just a PC remake. I don't know if it was console as well or not. I guess it must have been, because you can use it with a controller.
I mean, my God, there's that Stardew Valley me and Jay play. One of the recent updates they did, right, was they increased the speed of using a controller when you're using the PC version. Because people complained they wanted to use a controller on the PC version.
Yeah.
And it's like... buy a fucking PlayStation. It's on consoles.
Yeah.
So it's on consoles, it's on PC, and people are like, well, what if I want to use my PC as a console?
That's the thing.
Go get a console.
Who buys fucking consoles anymore? I mean, what the fuck? I have a controller for my PC.
Yeah, but tons of people buy consoles still.
Yeah.
And these people buy consoles are usually like scum of the earth. No, I'm joking.
So yeah, so the sort
people buy 'em.
of 2-man anniversary looks pretty decent.
Pom pom.
However, there is
About-
one issue with it, and that's that they've changed the cutscenes. So some of the iconic lines in the cutscenes just aren't there anymore. But some of them are, and it's like the cutscene with Larson where he threatens to shove the ski on up her arse that doesn't happen anymore. He doesn't threaten to shove the ski on up her arse anymore.
I was waiting for.
I was really sad about that.
I was waiting for you to say that, like, the cutscene of when Lara strips naked and dances sexily in front of him. It's just been completely cut out.
Well, do you remember the cheesy thing at the end of Tomb Raider 2 when he goes into the shower?
Yeah.
And then she springballs out the shotgun and shoots you in the face, and it's like, what? Fourth wall.
That fourth wall.
But
Do you
yeah,
remember that we read that newspaper thing, that article online about that, about like the guys who made Tomb Raider,
oh yeah.
and like the fucking stress that they all went through to get this game done and everything.
Well, the other thing is, in the Rise of the Tomb Raider, there's also, I've already like sort of mini spoiled one of the Easter eggs because I noticed someone talking about it, and there's a letter that Lara's butler Winston sends to someone. I can't
Is
remember
this
who.
a spoiler?
No, it's not a spoiler.
Okay.
Spoiler.
I was going to say you should at least say spoiler before
Yeah,
it.
it's
Some
not.
people
It's
get
not really a
about
spoiler. It's just. It's
that. Are
just
you triggering me?
No, it's just an Easter egg.
Triggering me.
But he sends a letter to someone. I'm not sure who it is, but he sends him this letter, and he mentions in it that Lara locked him in the freezer, like back when she was younger.
He mentions in it that Lara has a
And
walking mod.
Lara finds the letter and she's like, I can't believe what a spoilt brat I was back then. And I was thinking, oh my god, yeah, with the whole locking him in the freezer in 2 minutes.
Yeah, everyone did that because he was just
Everyone
creepy.
did that.
He was creepy, he followed you
But
around.
it was annoying as well because he came in fucking
Rattled,
rattling.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause he rattled with a fucking tray.
It's like, it would be so bad if he didn't rattle so
God damn it, Jeeves, get out of here.
Jeeves.
Fucking Jeeves. My name's Winston, Lara. No, it's not, it's Jeeves.
Your name's Jeeves now.
Your father wouldn't have spoken to me like that. We'll go fucking find him. Probably dead on a mountain somewhere.
In terms of like sort of iconic butlers, he's not really
Up there with the Jeeves.
he's not up there with Alfred, is he? Master Wayne.
Penguin. Master Wayne.
I'm buying 2 bits of wood just cause.
Wow. I know, because you clicked it twice.
I clicked it twice. Couldn't be asked to unclick it. There was nothing else worth buying or selling.
Fucking.
How has that bird gotten in the fucking mansion? Are you fucking kidding? How has that
It's escaped
happened?
the cage. It's escaped the cage. The cage spawns them.
Maybe. Oh man, if the cage spawned them, that would be the ultimate fucking win.
That'd be the ultimate.
Who else has got a
fucking
bird cage in their
annoyance.
room?
It's not spawning
Has
them.
anyone got birds?
Although to be fair, every single person who has a bird cage seems to have chicken in that room. So I wonder if they'd be cooking the birds.
Look how look, it's fucking coal over
I
here.
know.
Why is there coal there?
Because we just never really let them clean up.
We should let them clean up. We should have a clean up episode.
Oh god, oh, that requires us to actually be funny and speak about shit though, while things happen.
It's so much effort.
It is. I mean, usually we just sit here and talk about bullshit like, "Hey, why do
Well,
we build a
I've
wall?"
got some stuff I want to chat about. So
How
anyway,
big my dick is.
the whole thing was that I was getting round to was I was looking forward to playing a lot of Tomb Raider, but because it took so long to install, in the meantime I've been playing Golf with Friends.
Yeah.
Which I bought a while back, sort of played it a little bit, ignored it a bit, and then they brought out a new course and like cleaned up some of the old courses, so I've been playing that for like the last few days. It's pretty good actually, mate. It's pretty good fun. It's got issues because it's still sort of
It's got issues.
early access. It's got major
It's
issues.
just the minute you launch it, it's cutting his wrists already. It's like, no, calm down, jeez.
No, it's just got
You
like
don't like me. You left me for ages.
it can be really hard to get a lobby going sometimes because people just AFK. They'll host a lobby and then fuck off. And so like you'll have like 12 people sat in the lobby going, just fucking start already, and there's like it's just not there. So you sort of have to bounce them
Yeah,
in and
but
out
that
of lobbies
always
like all the
happens for
time.
these games now.
Yeah, but it's got to the point where people started like, you know, you'll go into a lobby, right, it'll be AFK, so you come out, you go into another lobby, they're AFK, so you come out, one of the guys who's in that lobby will make a new room and put like host is not AFK as the name, and everyone joins that, and then you start. That happened the other day, but they were trolling. So we joined the host is not AFK room, and the fucking host was AFK, and I'm like,
Wow.
oh my god.
But the thing is, it's like,
And then I had one where we got right near the end of the course, right? And I'm winning by maybe a couple of strokes. And there's a guy after me, like 2 points further down. Then there's the host himself, who was like another point further down. So there's then like 3 points in it, and there's like 2 holes left. And the host just goes, host always wins, and kicked me and the other guy from the lobby.
wow.
I was like,
well, the host always won.
what the fuck, mate? I was like, is it really that
To solve
fucking
that
bad
kind
for
of
you that
issue,
you
though.
have to kick someone right at the end
Oh, yeah.
just because you lose in this?
To solve
What the
anything like
fuck?
that, though, the first thing that should happen is a kick should always have a vote. If you say I want to kick someone, they should pop up a vote that everyone else votes in.
Thing is, everyone just votes it. I mean, look at TF2. That's the system they use in TF2. And look how many times we've been kicked off TF2 for hacking because no one reads what they're doing.
How many times have we seen someone quite funny that they try to kick and we go no, and
well,
they
yeah,
get through
true.
and says no?
But the amount of times you'd be playing happily away on TF2 and someone would just join randomly and just choose to kick the first person that they see. And everyone just kicks you, and you've been playing on there for like an hour, but sometimes you'll see people kick someone, and then be like, "Oh shit, I was playing, that was my mate," and then you kick their own friends and don't even realise what they're doing.
Yeah, but to be honest, that was just because it was so easy just to kick someone.
Exactly, but
if
that's
you put
the thing.
A button
that's
on the screen,
always the
pause
problem.
The game and go, right, that's it. You're not allowed to play or do anything until you fucking vote. Maybe they'd sit there and go, "Oh well, maybe I should actually take this seriously."
That is always the problem.
The other thing is as well, it's like they should also have sales. Sales drum up multiplayer games enormously because you get the people like go on bundle sites and things like that. And if all of a sudden,
especially if you put the 4-pack on sale,
and if they go something like, well, even if you put on bundle stars, they've sometimes got a 3-tier thing. At the moment, $6.99 gets you Convoy and a bunch of other games, like 12 other games. It's like if Golfy for Friends was in there, $6.99, yeah, I'll fucking buy that, and then go play it. And then their servers will be fuller again, and people will no longer complain about the servers being dead, which is a thing they should do. It's like every single thing should do it, really. It's mud, Charon. We don't have any mud. I
know. I'm putting sand on there. Still shift some of the sand. I'm pretty sure Craig Gummersall said something about doing stuff with stockpiles, but I just, I forget. I'm sorry. I have a lot of shit to do, and it fucking escapes me sometimes.
I was listening to something the other day, and they were on about the Philips CDI, right?
The Philips CDI.
Is it true that lost them like $1 billion?
Philips CDI? I don't know what it is.
It's that CDI thing they brought out yonks ago, which has the weird Zelda on and all the weird drawn characters in it and such. Yeah.
Not the Philips.
No, I'm sure there's a Philips thing
Philips?
to do with it, yeah.
Unless they manufactured it, but it was an add-on for the Sega. It was a Sega console.
Yeah.
And it had, it was, yeah, alright, the Link thing was fucking terrible, and a lot of shit on there was probably terrible, but at the same time, it's like, everything was terrible at the time, do you know what I mean? It's like, all that sort of technology was so in its infancy, the big move from out of like 16 or 32-bit pixel graphics, which is what everyone had been using up until that point, which were great as well, there's nothing wrong with those sort of graphics. But yeah, people were taking risks. All these companies had a lot of money and a lot of risks to take, and
I think
there was that race to do something impressive.
AVGN used it. It looked like a toilet on top of your fucking system, and you put discs in. I don't think this was the same thing.
No, that was the add-on version for the Mega Drive. Was it for the Mega Drive, which basically bumped it up from 16 to 32 or something like that?
Well, the one that I was on about was like your Elder controller looked like an actual fucking controller. It was shit, TV remote.
Alright.
And you manoeuvred around on there and everything like that. And it had those Zelda games on that everyone finds notoriously shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, one's the Wand of Gamelon or something, and all this business. It's like you play a Zelda in one and Link in the other.
Yeah. I know the games.
Yeah, and it's got the little cartoon faces and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that was the one that...
It's like full-on MS Paint, sort of.
And they were saying that, it just did not catch on. No one wanted it at all. And it was like, despite them selling a fair bit of it, the cost was immense.
Yeah.
Because they did actually sell quite a bit in it, and it was on sale for quite a few years.
But it was that put Nintendo off the idea of CDs, which is why they sort of,
the PlayStation, fuck off.
Yeah, sort of fell out with Sony over whether it would be cartridge or console-based, amongst other things, obviously financial shenanigans as well. But that's why they went on to make another cartridge-based console rather than going CD. And even then, even when they did go CD after that with the GameCube, they went, down the anti-piracy route of making the tiny little fucking CDs.
I should show you as well. There's a Jim Sterling video now about Nintendo. It's fucking brilliant. He's fucking, he's now discovered a loophole in, the copyright, because Nintendo claims copyright. Just instantly, whatever you do, they claim copyright.
Yeah.
So he's now discovered a loophole where if you show footage from Nintendo America, show it from Nintendo Japan as well, and both copyright claims cancel each other out. Because they copyright it at the same fucking time, which cancels them out because two holders can't hold one video.
That's stupid as fuck.
I was watching, I was just like, that's fucking genius. If you show it from both of them. Because of the fact that they've got all these fucking bots that just go around and just immediately, the minute you mention Nintendo, breathe it, instantly copyright. It's like, it's so fucking mental. Seriously. Like, what the fuck?
That is quite clever. I like that.
It is clever.
I like loopholes because we've had to take down another video recently. I took down. It was just one of our little. What was it? Do you even? You know, the little series where we had just like the really stupid bullshit videos, and it was like an 18 seconds long clip of us doing the Cossack dance in TF2.
Did you read that forum I sent you?
Yeah, I did.
And
but it was like
someone's making a fucking song out of it, so that's why they're copyrighting it. What?
But it was like, you know, I wasn't about to take the fucking risk on it. I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm taking the video down. Fuck you.
Literally makes me rip my dick off when they think that they can copyright things like that, though, when they're using other people's stuff.
But it just wasn't worth. It wasn't worth trying to dispute it for the sake of 18 fucking views. You know what I mean? So yeah, I took it down. Never mind.
What we need is to like make another Vimeo account that we put all the taken down videos on.
It does sort of worry me because I'm keeping an eye on it now in case they flag up any of our other TF2 videos. Because obviously we've got a few.
Well, they probably will try and do because, as people said on there, it was something to do with like it's an artist making music with the TF2 sounds in. Thus, they think they can copyright any TF2 sounds. It's like, well, that's not how this works. You copyright the song, yeah, but you can't copyright the fucking free audio you used in it from another fucking site.
Yeah, it is bad, isn't it? It's like the amount of stuff that.
Well, like I said to you, there was
it gets abused so much.
There was the Bioshock thing where someone took a cutscene to make it into a fucking song and then claim copyright on me.
Yeah,
it's like, well, how the fuck can you do that?
Someone stole the music, used it in a song, and then slapped you with a copyright claim.
And then when I told 2K, they just ignored me completely, and it's like, well, thanks, you know.
Yeah.
Totally restored my faith in absolutely everything.
Well, 2K technically don't give you permission to put videos up anyway. They
have like a blanket permission.
But it's not
online. It said that it was okay.
It's permission, but it's they own your content. That's how it works, and they can take it down.
You fairly sure it's 2K? You think
yeah,
not HQ.
No, it's 2K. As in the people who make Civ and why? What game were you on about?
Bioshock.
Yeah, that's probably one of theirs. I think.
I'm fairly sure
2K made XCOM and Borderlands and all that sort of shit.
I'm sure they made Bioshock as well.
Well, they didn't make it at the publisher. But...
Well, yeah. Was it BioWare that made it?
But yeah, if you...
Well, the thing is...
BioWare probably developed...
I looked at 2K over them, and it said that you're allowed monetization on things.
You can put up the video and monetize it, but
which I didn't even monetize mine, I just put it up. And that's the thing that's
the
main kicker.
No, I don't think they allow monetization. I think you're allowed to put it up, but...
dick off.
You can't monetize it if it has cutscenes in or something like that. There's some pretty hefty restrictions on it anyway.
Well, what makes me rip my dick off is just the fact that like that copyright strike now, he's put that on there and monetized it, so he's getting money out of there.
Yeah, well, that's what they tried to do with the TF2 vid, was they slapped on we're monetizing your video, and I'm like, fuck no, you're not, I'll delete it, so enjoy your zero monetization.
I could take mine down, but it's pretty harsh considering it's like episode 18 of a fucking series.
Yeah.
So then people just miss out on the entire fucking episode due to the fact that some idiot thought it was okay to fucking copyright that. I mean, to be honest, I'm really kind of hankering to just like dispute it and see what happens. Because quite a few times it's like, Jim Sterling has sat there and said, you dispute Nintendo. And he was like, they come and they tell me about things like this. He's like, you dispute them. You just dispute them. And then they'll come back again. You dispute them. And he's like, and then the other, like, arms of Nintendo come in. You just dispute all of them. Every single one. Just keep disputing. Till it gets to the point where they go, oh shit. And leave you alone.
You might as well, because it's like, I mean, half the time it's like...
Well, Nintendo still have that weird thing, you know, where...
sometimes these claims aren't even from Nintendo, do you know what I mean? It's like people just fucking... make fake accounts and pretend to be people all the time.
Well, they've still got that weird thing going on where if you monetize a Nintendo video, the money is paid from YouTube to Nintendo, who then pays it back to you if you sign up to the Nintendo Creator account.
Oh, right.
So basically, if you're looking
and
at
don't you have
money,
to be family friendly on the Nintendo one as well?
And they will check your content, make sure it's all fine and everything.
You can't say like fuck.
Can't say fuck or bugger.
Please don't say fuck or bugger.
But yeah,
can we say cunt? Very much not. Okay then, cunt.
It is ridiculous though. And it's like, that is just such a stupid system. Just because they want to make sure that you get paid like a very small amount.
Yeah.
Which is stupid because they obviously take a cut for themselves as well. It's not just a case of, give the money to us, YouTube, we'll give it all to them. It's like, no, give us money, YouTube, and we'll give them
This is why there's certain...
We'll throw a few pennies at them.
There's so many games that we won't play. The amount of time people are like, "Oh, you should play this or you should play that," and I'm like, "Nope, they're on the shit list."
I ain't playing any Nintendo stuff. To be honest,
no, we don't.
My love for Nintendo has just gone. I don't even want to buy any products off Nintendo anymore.
We don't do Nintendo or Ubisoft.
I mean, it's pretty bad when even Jim Sterling that said that you should pirate their stuff. Although to be honest, he said that he didn't say that, and there was.
I need to sell this sand to someone.
That sand though.
We need the Sandman.
Turn the sand into Windows and then sell the Windows. Profit. Do it.
Can we?
Profit.
I don't know if anyone buys Windows.
It's the art of the deal.
No one buys Windows files. They just pirate it off. Jokes.
We need that IKEA boat that comes. Is it the IKEA boat? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think he buys Windows.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Should we make a window and then we can test it next time he comes? No, that's glass.
Oh right.
Shall I make
no one
window?
buys Windows. I think it's glass.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because you have to place the window, don't you?
Yeah.
You can't even just like make a window. One doesn't simply make a window. Okay, fuck. Too many bad puns. Let's leave it there. Let's pause Derpsville. Oops. So if you want to say bye bye to everybody, Velerious.
Bye bye.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.